How's it been being a minority character on 2 separate vlog channels?
He loves it.
It's interesting. You know, I have gotten the pleasure of being able to just live my life, and Kevin just shoots, and it's really nice because I kind of realize there's so much going on in my life. It is a show in itself. I don't need to play up anything. It's fucking insane, especially the past 3.5 months, especially the past 3.5 months. Yeah. But these guys, are always shooting, and my like nonchalance, me in real life is what I'm talking about, sometimes doesn't play that well from an entertainment point of view. And I want to be the best character in their vlogs, but I've just turned in the guy who is like, yo, fucking turn these cameras off guy. And,
you always smack it.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't know. I'm like grumpy, like drug addict friend now. Like that's like the route we take. Well, no,
he did
like
it in quotes. He did it in air quotes.
Cool. Well, because it's fun. It's like it worked kind of as a narrative for a second. It's people were building where I was like, now it's like, I'm all right, chill. I like smoking weed. I smoke weed at night and in the day, in the morning, and the night.
I've learned to pick my days with him, with Logan, as far as like having him in the content. Like, generally what will happen is like we'll get to PR, we'll see him on a trip somewhere, and I'll know within the first 5 minutes of him being around the camera if it's a Logan day or if it's not a Logan day. And there's some days where he's balls to the wall on the project, he's balls to the wall on getting an episode of Impulsive done, on all this other stuff. And it's not a Logan day. And then the next day he wakes up and he's got the spring in his step. He's making crazy jokes. He's got a ton of energy. And I'm like, today's the day I'm going to get, 20 minutes worth of content shot with him. You know? So I think you've turned that off. It still, it exists, but it's just,
I think you're just worried that you're going to come off bad, and you've never came off.
No. That's not what I'm worried about.
Snap at me, Jesus Christ.
No, I'm trying to like summon a thought.
You just don't do that stuff anymore. You don't do that like that form of entertainment anymore. It's a bit of a muscle, and it's a muscle that I think that you've cared to purposely forget.
I'm gonna explain something that is super fucking unrelatable, but it's what we're describing here. All right, for the past 7 years of my life, I've built this brand. I'm gonna speak like, I hate speaking like this, but it is this. I built this brand that is known as Logan Paul. That's me, but also the person that I've portrayed, and the brand again isn't 100% accurate to who I am. And the more I enter my adult life and I can just speak on a podcast openly with my friends, and the more I'm like, oh, okay, like every person, I'm starting to discover more and more about who I am, and what I like and don't like, what I'm willing to put up with and what I'm not, where I allocate my energy is a fucking massive one. And I'm less and less enthusiastic about being someone else.